The majority of transactions, unless it's a hot tech company where it's usually a multiple of revenue, it's usually a multiple of the adjusted earnings. So you take the earnings and we normalize them. So if a business owner is pulling out $500,000 a year, and if that person would be replaced, you'd be paying the replacement $150,000 a year, then that difference, that extra $350,000 would go towards what we call the adjusted EBITDA, earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation. And that takes on very, very great significance, because if the deal valuation, if the multiple is 6x, meaning 6 times the adjusted earnings, now it's 350,000 times 6. So it adds another couple of $1 million to a transaction. So approaching the valuations and how we get the research is critical. So we have databases that we look at. The issue with the database, or the challenge that anyone who doesn't have the right experience will have to deal with, is most of the transactions where you can get the details are significantly larger. They're in the hundreds of millions or billions. So you have to extrapolate from that. You also don't know, even when there are smaller transactions, did that include earnout? Was there escrow? Was there consulting agreements built in? So we're able to filter through all of that based upon our experience and come up with what would be comparable numbers. We also have extensive networks with private equity firms, with family offices, with accounting firms, where we can check in with them and see what they're valuing similar companies, and specifically what transactions they've done. And because of those relationships, we get that information. They may not tell us exactly who the particular company was, but we can get that type of analytics, which is tremendously helpful.